Anamaida, anamale, anamaida we canadere, anamaupe lego ogbede ni telemite, wavira kalatiye, agatula mede gotopa ito ni mioleken, anamaupe lego.
Ighodalo carvings. Contemporary, belonging to the present, refers to what is happening now. Contemporary African art has yet to establish a single identity in the global market, and it shouldn't. The diverse regions throughout the continent provide a wide range of artistic styles which appeal to viewers and collectors worldwide. This story focuses on Nigeria, a West African nation with a thriving cultural art scene. The country hosts an emerging class of young, enthusiastic artists who continue to create groundbreaking works. Most activity concerning contemporary art takes place in the mega city of Lagos, where galleries and festivals attract crowds from all over the world. To any artist looking for international recognition, Lagos is the place to be. Just 2 hours outside of Lagos is Ibadan, a smaller town looking to strengthen its reputation for contemporary art. Not to imply that the city is underdeveloped, but it has recently been overshadowed by the attention to Lagos. However, major contributions to fine art have originated from the ancient town of Ibadan. Institutions like the University of Ibadan have been a major force in nurturing artists who have gone on to successful international careers. Cultural icons like Wale Soyinka and Tunde Odunlade have developed their craft here, while many more look to follow in their footsteps. A living legend in these parts is Jimoh Ighodalo.
My names are Jimoh Ighodalo. I'm a sculptural artist. I'm from Edo State in Nigeria. And I started sculpting as far back as when I was 6. Because I lost my father when I was 3 years old. Actually, my grandfather was one of the Benin early sculptural artists who sculpted for the palace. So I grew up with him and I helped him to sculpt. So after my primary school, I proceeded to secondary school. I finished my secondary school level. Then I have to join Idubo Art Gallery. That is Idubo School of Art. I was the first man that opened up a school in Benin. And one of those early men that were featured in the encyclopedia. We all know him, Idubo Art Gallery. So Idubo Art School, that's where I really, got my inspiration.
A master sculptor with over 50 years of experience in carving woodworks. His age and professional history award him a respected reputation within the local art scene.
I started sculpting with mask face. I sculpt the mask face and I wear it as a masquerader, and I make drums, and during festival time then my mates will beat the drum along, then we'll dance from house to house, then we'll make money. At the end of the day we'll share. That was how I went into it. But on one fateful day, as we were dancing along, there was this one Eastern man who also was a carver. He's late now. Then saw the mask face I wore was very beautiful, so he called on me and asked me where I bought the mask face. I told him I was the person who made it. He never believed. So I gave him my address. He came to the house. I met my grandfather. My grandfather already told him that, yes, that is a boy that made the mask head. So he gave me the first contract was to make 5 mask head for him at the rate of 5 shillings, 1 shilling per mask face. So I did that 5. It was beautiful. He took it away and sold it very well. He came back to give me another order I gave for 10. That was how I really went fully. And my grandfather was happy because I was making money for him. So I was the best then for mask face. In fact, when I finished up from Idubo Art School of Art, then I went into practicing myself. Then I was getting contract because I was making I like carving large works like you can see in the gallery. So massive work, that's what I like doing. I like what that would take me years and I finish it and I sell in millions. So that was when I really went in and I started making money. I don't really believe in making, carving or sculpting small works. I believe in the best.
Ighodalo specializes in extra-large sculptures, sculptures which offer enough space to thoroughly tell stories of African culture. The work he creates are really, really big. His reputation is based on attention to detail and historical knowledge which he applies in each work of art. The hours of training and labor that go into Ighodalo's work constitute his sculptures as fine art. Elaborate carvings illustrate folk tales native to his hometown of Benin.
They became very popular when the Portuguese came in to put perfection into their art work by sculpting mostly on bronze. So it was during that time, during the time of Oba Eware, that the Benin really went wide into sculpting. Benin, I can say we are the best in woodwork. As you say, art in Africa, I think Benin has to be reckoned as one of the best, if not the best.
By studying and interpreting his works, viewers are introduced to topics concerning African history. We first encountered Ighodalo during an exhibition organized by the University of Ibadan. On display were sculptures taller than any person in the room, which evoked a feeling of tremendous importance attached to the works. The fact that one man believes his culture to be worthy of such remembrance encouraged us to learn more. In addition to cultural education, sculptures by Ighodalo are an example of contemporary art based on traditional themes. His most recent body of work consists of wooden panels carved to depict elements of both actual history and Benin mythology. In a world where emerging artists are leaning on innovation, Jimoh Ighodalo remains one of the few contemporary African artists sticking with tradition. The passion that drives Ighodalo to continue creating new works is contagious. We, in turn, are compelled to showcase his work to a larger audience. So back to my first statement. Contemporary African art has yet to establish a single identity, and it shouldn't. By promoting underrepresented artists, the Olaju Art Groups hopes to advance African arts and culture from West Africa and beyond.